Today we're talking about something most of us use without even thinking about it. Free public Wi-Fi. It's everywhere and it's incredibly convenient, but it does come with some hidden risks. Our goal here is simple: to help you stay aware, stay calm, and stay safe. This isn't about making you afraid, it's about making sure you're informed and prepared.
Just take a second and think. When was the last time you connected to free Wi-Fi? Was it at a coffee shop this morning? Maybe at the airport last month? Or at the mall? We all do it. It's just a normal part of how we stay connected.
And right there, that's the big question. We love the convenience, but it comes with a potential downside, a risk that's really important to understand. So what exactly is that risk we're talking about?
Okay, so what is this hidden danger? Well, it all comes down to the way these networks are built. You see, they're designed to be easy for anyone to join, and that exact ease of access is where the problem starts.
A public Wi-Fi network is what we call an open network, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's open for anyone in the area to connect to, no password needed. A really good way to think about it is like you're having a private conversation, but out loud in the middle of a crowded room. Anyone who wants to can listen in.
And since someone can listen in on your connection, they can potentially see what you're doing. That means seeing the websites you go to, or even capturing the usernames and passwords you type in. It's not some kind of high-tech movie magic. It's just what can happen when your data isn't on a secure, private connection.
So let's talk about one of the most common tricks that criminals use to take advantage of these open networks. It's actually a pretty simple trick, and it works because, let's be honest, we're often in a hurry and not really paying close attention.
What they'll do is set up a fake Wi-Fi network, sometimes called an evil twin network. As you can see here, the name of the fake network will look almost exactly like the real one. They're hoping you'll just quickly connect to their network by mistake. And if you do, they can see all the traffic coming from your device.
All right, now for the most important part. The good news is, keeping yourself safe is actually pretty straightforward. You don't need to be a tech wizard. It's really just about building a few simple, mindful habits. Let's walk through how you can build that defense.
Let's go through these one by one. First, try to avoid logging into anything sensitive, like your banking app or email. If you have to do something important, it's much safer to just switch over to your phone's mobile data. For an extra layer of protection, you can use something called a VPN, which basically scrambles your connection and makes it unreadable to anyone else. And of course, always try to verify the real network name. If it doesn't need a password, that's a red flag. And finally, when you're done using it, just turn your Wi-Fi off.
But before you do any of those things, the most important safety principle of all starts with just one simple action. First, just stop. Before you tap to connect, just pause for a second.
Then think. Ask yourself, do I really need to use this Wi-Fi right now? Is what I'm about to do sensitive? Just taking a few seconds to think it over can make all the difference.
And finally, verify. If you're at a coffee shop or hotel, just ask an employee for the official Wi-Fi network name. That one simple step completely defeats the fake network trick. So always remember that simple process. Stop, think, and then verify.
I think this quote really says it all. The convenience of free Wi-Fi is just for a moment, but the information you're protecting, your passwords, your private information, that's priceless. It's worth protecting.
So when you boil it all down, what's your best defense? What's the biggest takeaway here? It's not some complicated piece of software. It's actually much, much simpler than that. The goal here isn't to make you afraid of using public Wi-Fi. It's about using it wisely. By simply being aware of the risks and taking these small, deliberate steps, you can stay safe. Your awareness is your best protection. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay aware. And please, share this information with your friends and family. A little bit of knowledge can make a really big difference for everyone.